I recently just got a full-time job offer as a graduate accountant here in Melbourne. And the best part is, I'm still a student in my third year who have no prior professional work experience or internship, and I haven't even graduated yet. In this video, I'm going to share with you my journey of how I did it from the very beginning until the job offer. And don't forget to stay until the end because I'll be sharing with you my 6 magical tips for students who also want to land a full-time position just like me. So buckle your seat and let's get started. Hey friends, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, hi, my name is Jintao. I'm an accounting and finance student in my final year based in Melbourne. I make some YouTube videos sharing my experiences as an international student here. Sometimes I make some vlogs, sometimes I make finance video, and I'm still exploring what I like to make videos about. So if you would like to see more, please do me a favor and click the subscribe button right now, and let's dive right in. There are so many ways that you can get a job that you really want to work in. First of all, we got online application where you can apply directly to the company's website or through LinkedIn, through Indeed, through Seek, Jora Job, Jora Local, or many other apps that help you apply directly to the company. Online applications like this is one of the easiest way and one of the most widely known methods out there that you can use. However, it is one of the most competitive as well because everyone just keep applying on their phone, like when they go toilet or maybe on a train. So you have like many competitors applying for the same job. The second option is hand-in resume. However, for professional job in this context, it might not be applicable because most big companies, they don't really accept hand-in resume. They might ask you to like apply online or on their website. The third method is through referrals. So if you know someone who worked in the company for like 1 year or more, those people can refer you to work in that company very easily because the company trusts that worker if that worker is a good worker, of course. There are also other options for us as students in university, such as career fair, on-campus recruiting, or professional year, which is like a 1-year course that you pay to university but you actually don't study in class but go to work in a company which also pay you. Another option is to have internship. It's either you apply directly to the company or apply through your university because most college or university have their partners, companies who also actively recruit for people from the university itself. Let me tell you a little bit about my background. I am from Cambodia and I'm an international student here in Australia. I'm not even local, and I already got a job offer as a graduate accountant. So it is something that I'm very proud of. I chose my accounting and finance major back when I was in Cambodia because I was so passionate about investing and stock market in general. So it is purely out of my passion alone. Because of this passion from the inside, when I came here, I was so active in my university. I joined my finance club and many other clubs, but finance club was one of the best, and I talked with so many people. I know so many people in the club, from the president to like other members. And in class, every time that we study my like accounting and finance units, I always participate in class like very actively. I talk with the tutors, I talk with students studying with me as well, those who are interested in the stock market and finance in general. Even after class, like when I come back home from university, if I know someone who is like interested in the stock market, business, entrepreneurship and finance, I always talk with them because it is purely my passion from the very beginning. Since the first day that I land in Melbourne, I know exactly that I am really passionate about finance and investing and accounting. So I make a lot of connection with people who also have the same interest, which helped me in my job application later on. And the method that I used to get this graduate position was referral from one of my friends. His name is Finn. If you're watching this, thank you so much, Finn. You saved my life. You saved like years of my life. Probably after I graduate, I don't know how long I'm gonna get this job, but because of your referral at the beginning, it helps me a lot with this job application. So really appreciate your help a lot. Thank you. So yeah, I have known Finn for a very long time, since my first day in university, I think. I joined the finance club and Finn was the president of the finance club. He co-joined with his friend named Richard to create the club in Swinburne, my university. That finance club had some social networking events for students who are members of the club. So I was like so happy to join the club and then like go and meet everyone there. We got like free food and all that, so I just went there, eat a little bit and then talk with people, especially getting to know like a lot of people. Getting to know both of them, Finn and Richard, was like one of the best things that have ever happened to me ever since I came here. That time I kind of like make connection with people purely based on my interest only because I really want to know what's going on in the finance industry. I want to like make friends, talk with people around. I did not even have any intention of getting benefits from them. Purely, I just want to make friends. From that moment on, I started investing in the stock market and I discussed with them on which company to buy, which company is good, why should I buy this company, what app to use, and all that. So it was purely from my interest only. I also took some classes with them, so it helps a lot because they get to know my personality a bit more. And one day during my third year, Finn sent me a message asking if I want him to refer me to his company because there's like a graduate position opening up. So I was like so happy because I was not expecting that at all. Like, he's a legend. Without his referral, I wouldn't have gotten the job right now. That time I had my resume and cover letter ready because I was applying to so many companies online, but I got no answers from them at all because there were like so many people applying to the same job. So here's the whole process. I sent in all the documents needed for the job application to Finn. They were my resume, cover letter, and academic transcript from my university. After sending in those online documents, I got called in for an online job interview with the company, which went pretty well. And after the online job interview for like maybe 1 week, I was called in for a face-to-face interview with the company, followed by a psychometric test and a finance case study. And then after that, for like maybe 1 or 2 weeks, I got a job offer. And now is the time that you all have been waiting for. My 6 magical tips for students who also want to land a graduate position just like me. But before we go into it, let me thank the sponsor of this video, my parents. So my parents have been raising me for 21 years. They always support me financially, emotionally, encourage me to study hard and get a job here so that I can have a better life and all that. Yeah, there are no real sponsors, so if you really like my videos and want to support me, just click like and subscribe right now. And so let's dive right in the real stuff. Tip number 1 for students who also want to land a full-time graduate position like me is to be passionate about what you're doing, what you're studying. If you are passionate about what you're studying, when you talk with people, when you go around, people can feel it. People can see that you are really interested in what you're studying. It helps a lot when you talk with new people, when you make new friends, when you like go for job interview. They can feel that you are really interested and passionate about what you're doing, so they are more likely to hire you or maybe refer you, just like in my case. Tip number 2 is networking. So networking in general, most people would think like connect people on LinkedIn, which is not really the case here. I have done that so many times, which is like very bad. It's not effective at all. The real networking, from my opinion, is making genuine connection with people around you, making friends basically. Talking with people, showing your interest, your honesty, telling your story, where you're from, why you study what you're studying. That is where the real connection and networking come from. Tip number 3 is to be active and proactive in class. When you talk with your teachers, discussing the topic that you're interested in, people around you can see you, they can feel your energy. They know that you are someone who is able to do something big in the future, maybe, or at least they know that you are good or know what you're doing or talking about. So they are more likely to refer you in the future. I think that every student should actually do this because number 1, you learn more, and number 2, people around you can feel and see what you're doing, so they get to know you a bit more. Tip number 4 is to ask for help or advice. You should actually go around and talk with people, see what they're doing. Some people, they are already doing what you want to do. Like some people have already got the graduate position, so you could ask them how they did it. Asking for their advice also show that you're interested, and you could probably ask for their referral also. Some people might actually help you. You never know. Tip number 5 is to be ready. You should get all your documents needed for a job application ready so that when there's like a job opening up, you just apply. Be the first one to apply. Get your resume sorted out. Maybe ask your friend or university to help you to craft a good resume. Know what a cover letter is, and if you don't have one, make one. At least make a generic one so that if you see a job that you really like, you can like make some changes before applying. But at least you have something in hand. Get your academic transcript ready, so that's the reason that you should study hard also, because most employer would ask to see your academic transcript, so it really helps to have like A's or B's in your academic transcript. You should also know what you're studying, not just only getting like A's in your academic transcript, but actually know, because when you actually apply to like the real job, they will test you. Like for example, in my case, they asked me to do a finance case study. They asked me to like read the financial statement and talk with them, discuss the real stuff. So if you study like IT, you should know how to code, and even other majors as well. Another one is to practice some psychometric tests. At least do some research about it, maybe practice some online tests. It helps you get familiar when it comes to the real situation. And tip number 6 is to be comfortable with rejection. So rejection is like one of the scariest thing in the world. I hate rejection so much. Like every time I apply to job or I talk with people, I really fear rejection. But it is one of the things that I and everyone have to deal with. When I apply to like 100 jobs, 99 jobs will reject me. So in your case as well, you should be very comfortable with rejection. Keep applying again and again and again. The more you apply, the luckier you will get. And don't forget that you miss every single shot that you don't take. So just keep applying and hope for the best. If you really want to increase your chance of getting that job that you're applying for, you have to impress your employer or interviewers, whoever they are. Check out this video right here, where I share exactly how I impressed my interviewers to get that grad job, and that you can easily do that too. I'll see you over there.